Harry Potter and looking at that cursing card sent by Ron Weasley's mom to Ron and shouting at him. So Ishrme is creating some interactive, interesting card service for us. Let's welcome Mickey.
Hi, my name is Mickey, and I'm here to share a little journey with you guys. Moved to LA when I was little, and in the classroom, there's one important lesson that I learned. Teacher taught us a lot of making new things and connecting with one another, making little crafts, and it's really beautiful moments at the time. And later in life, I was realized that the school system really teaches about the importance of connecting, and of course those great moments of joy, laughter, and making gifts and presents for people, and all that warmth. So later on, I became a teacher myself, and along with my partner, Brian, who's also a teacher, both of us are thinking that, is there a platform or some sort of element that contains the important value that we see in society, as well as the importance of connecting one another? This warmth, how can we sustain that and prolong it into the future? So we thought of, perhaps a greeting card is a good format. And so our journey began when we started looking into the 5 senses of the human being. You can see a beautiful card with a range of colors and artistic levels. And maybe you can get a card and record a voice and send to your friends, and they can pop out the card and realize all the notes that you're giving to them, all the blessings. Or you could perhaps get a nice fresh rose and put it in between the books, squashed, but still retain that scent, and you send it along to the girlfriend that you're pursuing. And of course, cardstock is really beautiful to the hands, to the fingers. And lastly, sometimes you'll send like a chocolate along with the greeting cards, so something to taste. And moreover, we start to dive in more of how the card is picked. Humans, and there are 4 categories. There's the e-cards, really quick, and there's cards that you purchase on the website. And of course, you spend the time to go to a shop and actually pick out the card yourself. But most importantly, you could do one yourself, like when you're small, and what the schools has taught us. And the e-cards, there's some pros and cons. It's really simple, it's easy, it's fast. Type in an email and voila, it's sent out to this person. Yet, it's very personal. And so does the web cards. It's also really fast. You do get the card in the end. You write something, you send it out. But the whole experience escalated when you actually spend the time, go to this big aisle of cards, and you're looking through them, you're enjoying the moment of picking out this card that means something to you, and also to the person you're sending to. And it feels very personal. Of course, most of the meaningful ones are the ones you spend the time, you sit down, you buy all the materials, you're crafting out a card along with your blessings. So with all these learnings, we realize that we want to create a new addition, added value to these 4 different sectors with the AR technology. And let me explain why. Because we realize the DIY or going to the shop has very high value because you spend the time, except it has a low interaction rate. And the e-cards and purchasing cards on the web, it's much faster, but it has less of a value to a person. So that's where we create the Ishrme greeting card. It has AR technology and it's digital, it's much faster. But it still retains the formality of an actual receiving actual card. So this is what it is. The card with AR technology embedded with video. And you could literally look into the video and you can start having a dialogue. So in the past, when you're receiving a greeting card, a person from all the way out on the other side, they may not know you have gotten the card. So this problem is solved. And the very funny thing is that with the card that they received, there's videos, and immediately you could have a dialogue in terms of a chat room, private chat room with the person you're receiving the card. So you know when and where they got it, and you could say thank you, replying back when you receive the card. Now this is an example of it. You look at the video and you want to thank them, you start moving into the chat room and tell them, thank you, I've got my card. And so this is another example of my partner Brian's mom having a birthday and getting a card and video of the grandson saying hello. So a lot of people might ask, what is the competition to this formality of green card? Well, of course, as said before, from other companies, that there's a lot of fast-growing apps that are consuming the time that we have. We only have 24 hours. But I think the biggest change is that our belief and the value system is changing because time is so much faster. So this is where we want to help. Because according to the United States sales, there's 6.5 billion cards purchased a year, and that's a $1 billion industry. And there's 90% of Americans that will be purchased. And of them is 1.6 billion Christmas cards and 145 million Valentine's cards in the sales every year. And 7 out of 10 are buying them considering it's an absolutely essential form, as well as 80% of the women thinking that buying them and buying a lot of them is a form that they want to keep. And there are 3,000 reading publishers in the United States, and that's where we are looking to connect to them and help supply them our AR technology. So this is our team, passionate team, and please come over to our booth over there, and we will be happy to show you. Thank you.